If you want to make a correct chicken pie, you are in the right place. This recipe is made for you. This is very easy to follow yet so tasty. Now to make this, add in some boneless chicken into your food processor. I'm using this Bucci Means mini chopper to achieve that. You should have something just like this. We are now going to add in little oil to our frying pan. Going with some time to just flavor this oil. Now transfer this boneless chicken into the oil. You are going to allow this to fry till this changes color. Just make sure to just stir and spread it out. Some minutes later, you should have something just like this. This is now time for you to add some of the ingredients. I will go in first with onion. After that, I'll add in some carrots. See, anything you're adding, make sure you have already chopped it into tiny bits, just like this. I have also added in some scotch bonnet pepper. Nothing too spicy, but you don't want this to be bland. Now add in your seasoning powder. For this, I'm using chicken seasoning powder. You're going to stir this all together and allow this to fry for a while before you add in your Irish potatoes. You can see how I also chop these Irish potatoes. Now adding some curry powder, go ahead and add in water to just cover this up and allow this to cook. You're going to stir this all together and leave this for some minutes for this to cook. Not too soggy, but just let the potatoes to cook. And this is what you should have. Now go ahead and add in your green bell peppers and add in your corn flour slurry. This is just a mixture of corn flour and water mixed together. Now proceed to stir this all together. You should have something just like this. This is the foundation of your chicken pie. If it's not like this, just go ahead and start all over again. Now I'm going to set this aside and proceed now to make our dough. When making the dough for your pie, you should always go with the ratio of 2 to 1. That's your flour should be 2 while your margarine or your butter should be 1. For these, I'm using 1 kg of all-purpose flour to 500 grams of cold margarine. I added salt to the flour first. For this, I use a teaspoon of salt. Mix together before adding in the margarine. It's not compulsory that your margarine has to be cold. You can use cold water to mix this and now transfer the dough to your freezer to chill for some minutes before you proceed to roll. But for these, I'm not going to allow this to rest in the freezer at all. So after mixing, it should just look like these breadcrumbs. Now going in with cold water. For this quantity of flour, I use 2 cups of cold water for this. So I've just transferred this to my work surface so I can mix this dough together faster. The dough is already coming in together. This is just what you want. And after mixing, I'm going to proceed to cut this into smaller sizes so we can roll this out easily. Just follow these steps. You will be on your way to making for yourself a very tasty chicken pie. So I'm just going to flatten the dough just like this. Now bring out any cutter of choice and cut into the dough. I'm using the inner of my sandwich cutter to cut this. So after cutting, I'm just going to take out the excess dough. Take it out. You are not discarding this at all. Add it to the next batch of dough that you're going to roll, just like that. Now proceed to adding your fillings into the dough. Make sure you are generous with that. I'm sure you don't just want to eat the flaky dough, leaving out this yummy chicken filling. Now take the second part of the dough and just cover this up like this. Use your fingers to seal off the edges first. If you follow this recipe, this should be pretty easy for you. So after sealing, I'm going to go in with fork to make sure that everything is properly secured. After that, I'll proceed to poke some holes in the middle so that the heat can circulate evenly. You should have something just like that. Just repeat the same process till you have exhausted the dough. But if you want something easier or faster, this second step I'm about to show you is for you. Just flattening the dough just like this. After that, you're going to cut out the edges so you can have an even cut. You want everything to be evenly. So after that, you're going to add in your fillings now. Just add in the fillings in the middle of the dough, just like I'm doing. Remember our motto for this, you have to be generous so that you can enjoy the goodness of this chicken pie. So after filling it, I'm going to go in with some egg wash to seal up the edges. All you have to do is to rub one side of this with the egg wash. Now proceed now to cover this up just like this. Just make sure that you just use your hands to press this down first. After that, use your fork and make sure that everything is well sealed. You can now proceed to cut into any size or shape that you want. As you can see, this is more easier to put together and you're going to have a very good looking chicken pie. The same taste, just that the process is different. But before you bake, make sure to glaze it with some egg wash for that shiny and very glossy look. Now transfer this to your oven and bake. I'm using the Buchi Meats multifunctional air fryer oven and I'm going to bake this for 40 minutes. 40 minutes later, this is what it looks like. It is ready. Just take a look at how this is looking. And this smells so good. Look at the second one. It is not left out. But hold on. Hope you have subscribed to my channel. Fine girl. Just click the subscribe button below. Just allow this to cook for a while and it is ready to be enjoyed. This is so good there. You need to try this out. The dough is very flaky and the filling it is so delicious. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.